Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Craft Outside the Lines. We are going to be making a card this evening. I just pulled a pad of paper from my stash that I just thought would be fun to make a few random cards with. And to get started, I just took these pages that they have. They're like little pocket cards. They had a few different pages, so I took those and cut them on my trimmer. And then I picked a few. You can see them all cut out here in the little pieces. I picked a few and I made this card. And then I also made this one. And I got the pieces ready so that I could make one here with you all. And I did write the measurements on back. This little piece is 2 3/8 and by 2 1/2. The bigger piece, the mat that surrounds it, is 2 1/2 by 2 5/8. We're gonna go ahead and put some adhesive, just a tape roller, double-sided adhesive. And glue that on there. I do believe I did ink these up before I put them on. Let me show you about that before we get that stuck all the way on. You just take an ink. That's one of the colors that's on your card. And go all the way around. And then we can stick that back on there. This is just like a punny pack of paper, punny food pack of paper that I thought would be fun. And then I also, around the mat, I took this little distressing tool and distressed the edges. Just gave it a bit more texture because I did keep the card kind of simple. It just adds a little bit. And it makes a wonderful mess for you to clean up later. Let's move on to the next one. We'll ink those edges. A little bit of ink really does go a long way. And this piece is 3 inches by 4 inches. And its mat is 3 1/8 by 4 1/8. I just love the little faces on the food that they put on the food. There's a s'more there, apple, I think that's a cookie, and a milk, a teacup or a coffee cup, slice of pizza. Just really cute, really fun little, just to send a random card to somebody. And distress the edge on here as well. This tool is kind of old, so doesn't really do the best job, but I think you get the trick. I think some people have used like the edge of their scissor to do it as well. Move some of these. And we have the cute little egg piece to put our ink on. I just think these are darling. I absolutely love fried eggs. This piece is 3 by 5. And the matte piece is 3 1/8 by 5 1/8. We need our adhesive. Just got a little bit of an edge around it, a little bit of a mat there. We will go ahead and distress that edge too. Sometimes you just get a tool and you just make a bunch of things and you just want to use that tool over and over again, and maybe you don't use it again for a while, maybe you do. It just depends on what kind of creative mood you're in, what you're making, what you're doing. Try to keep this one on the simple side. And then we can look at our other card as a reference. That egg piece kind of goes towards the left of the card. And I'll just use some more adhesive. I don't know if you can tell in the video, but the white part of the egg is just sparkly. Then the next piece that was on the other card is the one with all the little food faces. And you just kind of put it off to the side a little bit. Press it down. You want to make sure it's got a good seal. And then this one kind of a little bit in the center, but off to the side, overlapping the eggs. It just says, I like things on the sunny side. Just a good card to brighten someone's day. Coworker at work, or send it in the mail, which is kind of a lost art nowadays, but on this one, I was going to put some gems up there, but then I remembered I had these darling little glitter sprinkle, like shaker card fillers, and I think they're just adorable. They're little slices of toast, slices of bread in there. There's some avocados. There's little the eggs in there, you can see, and then there's just some other different white and clear sequins and gold, I think. So let's see, what do we want to use for this card? Let's see, maybe down here we can put some avocados. Let's do some avocados. Did we get 1, 2, and 3? These are from Picket Fence Studios. Sequin mix. And we're gonna get the glue. Put the little needle on the side. There's a thing there, and the pointy part is in there, so you don't get poked with it, but then you can find it when you're done. And I'm also going to use this to help me pick up. First, let's put our glue down. This has a little bit of like rubber on the end there to help me pick up that piece. And that glue should dry clear. We'll put the next piece of glue for our next avocado. And then one more piece of glue for the last avocado. And there's our little card. And when that dries, I'll give it a little time to dry, but when that dries, I will take my special stamp and stamp that on the back stamp I was able to create myself many years ago now. But there we have it. We have that card. We have this card that we just made together. And then this one also that I made earlier. Thanks for watching.